Hello, this is Papa Hector, and in this video, I would like to discuss trust. Trust in the spirit. Trust in the spirit and God is one of the things where people lack, and this is sometimes what causes problems, and have people have a lack of trust in God and the spirit. You have to trust and believe in what you're doing in order for you to succeed. You have to trust and believe in yourself and the people that you're working with in order for you to succeed. If you've never dealt with spiritual things, if you've never dealt with spells, magic, spell casting, anything spiritual growth, spiritual development, and this is your first time dealing, or this is your 100th time dealing with this, and things maybe aren't working in your positive direction or towards your progress and growth, or if you're new to it and you don't know anything about these things, let me give you an ounce of advice and help that's going to be free, that's going to help you a whole lot of the way. And that is that you have to trust in God and the spirits. If you're going to work with God and the spirits in order to achieve a goal, in order for you to progress, in order for you to make that connection with them, in order for you to move further. Now, what I want to let you know about is that these things, spiritual development, spiritual work, mysticism, Sanses, 21 División, Voodoo, all these things are way older than you and I. And one thing that we know about this world is that what don't work don't exist anymore. Things nowadays go obsolete at the blink of an eye. Do you remember old style 70s televisions? Linoleum floors and things of that nature. Do you remember ice boxes? No, you probably don't. Maybe you do. But do you remember the TVs that you had to had two knobs in order to watch one channel? Do you remember phones that had cords? Most people these days, with the younger crowd, you don't know about these things, or have never seen these things, or dealt with these things. Okay? And where are those things at now? It's hard to find. It's hard to find sometimes a tape player these days, a regular cassette player, much less the older disc players. And this is because these days things become obsolete so quickly. And it's not just these days. Ever since humanity begun, things that don't work become obsolete or become upgraded or changed for something newer and better. If that's not the truth, I mean, it's all the way around you. You can see that. You can look at anything, cars, not even the same these days. So, if the spirits and God didn't know what they were doing, and it didn't work, and magic didn't work, and none of this was good, and none of it helped anybody, this would have went obsolete a long time ago. The spirits and God have been here since the beginning of time, and they haven't been here for nothing. And they still are here and present in our lives, and they work, and they work miracles in our life, and they help us in our life, and they help us to get where we want to go in our life. And the reason why people still work with the spirits, and if you don't know about these things, there's millions of people that work with the spirits around the world. Not everyone has been given the gift or the light, as we say, the spiritual light, to work for other people or work all kinds of things or do all kinds of work for people, things like that, or become a priest and stuff. But there's people all over, there's millions of people who work with the spirits still to this day, millions and millions of people. If you think about all the traditions such as Sanses, la 21 División, Voodoo, Santería, Candomblé, Umbanda, Macumba, Espiritismo, Maria Leonceros. You understand? Not to mention the Babalao in Africa, the African priests, things like this. And there is magic still being practiced by millions all over the world today. And the reason for that is because obviously it works. It doesn't work 100% of the time. It doesn't work all the time. Any spiritual worker that tells you 100% guarantee result, run, because it doesn't work that way. This is more of an art than a science, okay? And not everybody can accomplish the same things. Not everybody has the same amount of spiritual light. And some things are not resolvable with just via spiritual work or spiritual things. And most things we have to work hand in hand, okay? But these things work. If they didn't work, like everything else, they would have went obsolete a long time ago. So you have to trust and believe and relax. And when you relax and really trust, you don't have to keep on checking in, wondering if, well, you trust. So like when somebody, let's say you are a boss or a manager or a supervisor or something, if you give work to your employees, you give work to your employees, and if things are right how they should be, your employees will do the job. And you might check once, you might check twice at most, but you trust and believe that the job is going to get done. So if you don't have that trust in the spirits or in God, and you are not willing to make that change or give things that chance and give that trust, even give it a try, then I would suggest that you don't waste your time with these things. Because in order for things to really turn out as best as they can for you, you have to trust and believe in God and the spirits. You have to trust the spirits that they know what they're doing. They've been doing this for thousands, millions hundreds of thousands of years, or thousands of years, however it is. Okay? And they've been doing this, helping people all this time, and they're still here. They're still helping people. So, like I said, if that's something that you feel you cannot do, then save your time, save your efforts, and don't do these things. But if it's something that you can do, and you can really relax and allow that spirit to work for you, then we welcome you and we encourage you to move forward and achieve your goals. So that's the end. It's Papa Hector signing off. God bless you. May he guide you with his light and give you much light. And may the spirits protect you and support you.